We are dads, and we love tech, and we know your dad does too. It's Joe and Tony. Welcome to Dadgets. I mean, he's got lights strung all over the house. It's so over the top. It's so over the top. I
No,
know
I
it's the
know.
holidays.
Yeah.
I know it's the holiday season. You want to kind of go nuts. You got a lot to
Hmm.
compete with in the neighborhood, but they're everywhere. So I
Too
was like,
much.
so I'm like, Jerry, you're up there anyway. You're up there anyway. Can you please just check the gutters that are closest to my property and
Hmm.
see if the ball is in there?
And he
And he
wouldn't
won't
do
do
it.
it.
He
Well, he
wouldn't
won't
do
do
it.
it. He's like,
Yeah.
if I get to it, I already did that
Right.
side. I was like, yeah, I know. But did you see the ball when you're on that side?
This has been
I
going
just
on for like a year now where,
at least.
yeah.
Yes.
And he's been up
Yes.
there he does a lot of different decorations
Oh,
because obviously he's big on that. Yeah. Not just Christmas, but
he's got the Halloween skeleton that he puts up there, and there's the
oh, yeah.
Valentine hearts that he strings. Like he's always up there. He won't let me know if the ball is up there, and the ball is really important to me.
I
I mean, my
know.
son shouldn't have had it in the first place. I get it. It's on me, but like that ball was so special to me.
I mean,
That baseball.
what a great like chance. Like what are the chances, right, of that
I know.
happening?
I know.
That you're holding a baseball and you're walking down the street and you happen to run into Scottie Pippen.
Right into Scotty P, ran into Scott, and I was like,
Hmm.
I love you so much. You know, you're one of
Right.
the best to ever do it. And immediately I was just like, I wish I had a basketball. I wish I had a basketball for him
Sure.
to sign.
Yeah.
I had literally the next best thing, which was a unopened brand new baseball. And
Right.
so crack that open. He puts his old signature on there, and I take it home, and I've got that forever. And sometimes I used to just take it out and just look at it for a long
Right.
time, just
Yeah.
stare at it.
I mean,
I mean,
it's a great story. I mean, everyone loves that story, about how angry he was too that you didn't have a pen, um, and
thought
kind
he'd
of
have a,
wouldn't really let him off the hook. You know,
but like he's like so famous. He's like so famous. I mean,
it's
really,
true.
maybe like the second most famous person in Chicago. So you
Right.
could say that
Yeah,
he probably gets asked this all the time. Could I
it's
have your
true.
autograph?
He should just be used to it.
I mean, Sharpies aren't even that expensive. You can just buy one and throw it in your pocket. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so he was really annoyed about that. Shook me around a little bit. It was fine, but he did it so I could go away. And then, yeah, the kid needed a ball for his game, and he took that and he hit it on top of the Jerry's roof. And so now I need the ball back, but I can't see up there. And my roof isn't quite level enough with his, so
Oh
I can't
yeah.
even like
Hmm.
tiptoes. And tiptoes is dangerous at my age. I do not need to be standing
No,
on my tiptoes on a
I
roof.
almost lose my balance getting out of bed. I'm not about to get up on a roof and tiptoe.
So I don't know what I'm going to do. The guy's just such a pain in my rear end that I just wish he would look. I wish I could see up on top of that roof, but there's no way to do it. So
Well, actually, Tony, I mean, as we are Dadgets and interested in tech,
mhm.
I've got a bit of a piece of tech here that might be a good solution to your problem. And it is generally known as the drone.
A drone. Oh my gosh. Those are those things those guys are in the park always flying around,
That's
zipping
right.
around. They're really loud. They sound like Terminator hummingbirds just
Yeah.
just
It's an
amplified through the neighborhood.
unignorable whirring uh, in the sky, that just is an unnatural sound.
Mhm.
And as you're just kind of going about your day, you're like, what the fuck is that?
It's
And
that. What
squinting
is
up into the sun like
yes,
an
yes.
idiot every time.
Like
Well,
are we under attack? Like what is going
right,
on?
right. And now you can be one of those guys because anyone can fly a drone. You do not need to be TSA certified, or FAA certified either.
Not, you
None
don't
of
have to.
those.
No,
None
you
of
don't have to
those.
take your shoes off. You don't have to take your belt off. You don't got to
Mm-mm.
do none of that. You don't have to go
No,
through. You don't
no.
have to. You don't
Right
have to
through
go through
security.
right through. You don't have to take
Yeah.
simulator lessons. You don't got to
Yep.
get in there. That you ever see the cockpit of an airplane? There are so many buttons and knobs and switches in
Oh my
there.
God.
I was led to believe it was simply like a stick you pulled back on,
Right.
and away we went. I did not know it was that complicated.
I know. And how do you resist flipping all the switches all the time just
That's
to see
why
if it's working?
Well, and that's why pilots are the heroes of America that they are, because
Right.
they have the
They're sitting
self-control
there. Yeah.
to just sit there and not.
Sweating. I can't do it.
They're always cracking up the flight staff. You know what I mean? They're always standing
That's true.
telling
Hmm.
jokes and
Hmm.
shooting the breeze. Like it looks like such a fun time
You
working
ever
on
just
an.
stop walking off a plane and kind of jump into the conversation? What are you guys laughing about?
Hey
Huh?
guys,
Oh, I don't know what that is. Can you explain that? I don't understand. It kind of
maybe
seems
ask
like,
the.
is that like an inside joke or something?
Is that something funny? Like what's funny, guys? Did you see? Did you?
No, no, I
Hey,
don't. I'm not in a rush.
no, I could stay. Stay. Do you guys want to get something to eat, or I'm in town for a couple? I got a couple hours for the next flight.
Oh, you guys are flying
That would be
back, huh?
amazing if your pilot. What if? But there's the thing. What if the pilot went? Sure. Then what are you
Right.
gonna do?
That'd be incredible. Hang out with a pilot all night?
It would be
Have you
like
ever seen that
having.
movie Flight? They like to party, pilots. Pilots like to get fucked up.
And if the other documentary, Catch Me If You Can, taught me anything, that like
Mm-hmm.
pilots used to be able, that was like carte blanche. Like it was like the
Yep.
secret password to get into anywhere if
Right.
you were a pilot.
Very
So,
cool to be a pilot in the
so for
60s.
this Christmas season, then, if I could get somebody to gift me a drone, then essentially I would be living out my pilot fantasies in my own neighborhood without all the certifications, without all the red tape,
Right.
and then get up there and fly the friendly
And
skies the
these
Tony
things have,
way.
yeah, video camera like
That's
attached to it.
right.
You can have like photographic or video evidence that that ball is there. I mean, if it's facing Scottie Pippen side up too, I mean,
Oh
you've
man,
got that.
I've got him
That's
dead
a
to
smoking
rights.
gun. And then that's when you have a serious conversation with Cherry. Um, but there's so many drones out there. We couldn't pick just one.
No.
But we just wanted to, talk about there's a lot of other people out there using drones. We found some
Hmm.
really great folks out there that are using it online, posting about it. So we have a specifically here, this is a video, drones for Christmas,
Great.
which is kind of what
That's,
you're thinking
this
about,
is what I'm.
Tony.
This is what I want. I'm
What you
throwing the
want.
rest of my list away, and this is all I want.
Love the
So
Christmas
this
music.
Christmas season, some may find drones under the Christmas tree.
Some
Let's
may
hope
find,
Fingers
one.
yeah,
crossed.
hopefully
Fingers
all of
crossed.
us. And he is
Fingers
standing
crossed.
by
They do.
a Christmas tree here.
Yeah.
I've got a drone unwrapped with a bow on it. And now, how would you describe the outfit that he's wearing here?
Well, it kind of looks like, so it's bright blue shirt.
Yeah,
Unbuttoned at top button undone. So we're
right.
seeing a little bit the beginnings of a chest.
Hmm.
I can't tell if his shirt's tucked in or not. I don't know about you. I don't know about you. But this guy's the expert then, huh?
Yeah, and he's got some nice khakis on too.
Real nice. Those are
One,
those are
show you
pleated.
what it looks like in the box, and we'll show you a fully assembled aircraft.
Before and after. I love it.
Oh, look, he's opening it. This is so much fun.
This
It's
is so
got
cool.
cardboard in there,
Vehicle comes
instructions.
with information, an
I
owner's
like that it
manual.
doesn't do the styrofoam packaging.
we've
I'm glad
already
we're
Right.
over the styrofoam bat for the
together.
I
environment.
know. Get
And
those
now we're
little
doing the
bits
eggshell.
everywhere.
You have to
We do like the
those-
egg carton
Within the-
style.
Get those little bits on your face.
I
You
hate
know,
it.
It's stuck to your
Makes me
face.
so mad.
You're
It's
sitting there
plus-
having dinner with your family. They're all laughing.
In
You're
your
covered
teeth.
in styrofoam bits all over your face.
Also too, it could get into the drone and damage it.
That's right. That's true.
So
A
I'm glad
big
they went
flight
this
risk.
route.
That's what
Yeah.
happened to Challenger, I think, right?
In the box, you'll see the aircraft and other accessories. The aircraft itself, as you noted, notes.
Ooh,
does have
he's
a
calling
camera.
it the aircraft.
I love
This
that.
ain't
See,
the-
I love it.
That's fantastic.
I love it. He's calling it
Right.
the aircraft. That immediately one, assert yourself that
Mhm.
you are maybe more than a little bit of a. This is not
Yeah.
just a hobby. You know what I mean?
I'm not flying
Um,
this. I'm actually piloting this.
Right. Like
Right.
when dudes who shoot their guns, like they
Mhm.
like their guns, they refer to it as the weapon. Like I
Right.
have secured the weapon in my holster. Like, all right, okay, John Wick.
Point the
You know what I mean?
weapon away.
It's an authoritative thing, So all right, so this is the aircraft.
Part on the camera. There's also
It's very
battery.
small.
It comes.
I would like it
with
to
Kind
be
of
a
looks
little
like
bigger.
several
looks like two electric toothbrushes sort of crossed. Like a couple of
Yeah,
you know,
like you made an X out of
Oral
them.
B's.
Yeah, Oral B. Now some of those hurt, Joe. So they hurt me anyway. So you're gonna want to make sure you get a sensitive one
You're not
that does
supposed to press so hard.
But how do you know if they're getting clean or not?
Several propellers and extra propellers.
Oh, this
These
is
are
so much
called
fun.
propellers.
A bag
Silver.
of propellers.
Those with the silver top.
It comes in like kind of a
You have
soft
extra
bag,
silver
like
gold.
a,
It's
And
like
you
you
have
get
Crown
glasses
Royal
in.
bag.
Yeah, Crown.
And
like a
black
Crown Royal
goes with
bag
black
with
top.
full of propellers. A lot of
You have a
propellers. So does this thing
controller.
go through them fast then? And they must.
Controller you'll be able to use.
Oh,
Okay.
look at
The
that.
You can-
That
The remote
the
control is epic.
that is
that-
cool.
It's big, huge, blocky control
Mhm.
remote, and it's got the switches on it, that the sticks. I
Yeah,
love
it's got two sticks, like a PS5 controller.
Absolutely.
You definitely will have a lot of practice if you've played any of that or Xbox.
Right.
Um,
Which like I know everybody kind of poo-poos now, like, oh, you're an old guy, you're still playing video
Right.
games. Like this would kind of like you could still play a video game, but you would be doing something active.
You're being outdoorsy.
You're being outdoorsy.
You're
you
being
know?
outdoorsy now.
So
yeah.
anybody who wants to still talk shit, well, they can shut up because I'm not
Right.
playing. This isn't a freaking video game. This is a freaking aircraft.
Right. Oh, actually, all those hours of Halo and Call of Duty have made me an extremely good pilot. I'm sorry. Did you see this footage I got of going under this bridge? Excuse me.
I don't do video game anymore. I do drone.
I do drone now.
I do drone.
And it's actually IRL and pretty cool. And I'm putting these videos up online, and I think pretty soon,
that's the end game, right? Is that
Right.
you do sick ass fucking videos with your
Mhm.
drone, flipping it, going through your neighborhood, hopefully spying on Jerry's fucking roof to see if my ball is up there. And then I
Yeah.
can put it on YouTube.
Well, don't play around too much. Don't do too many stunts. Just make sure you get the footage of the ball first before you.
Oh yeah,
go
Joe.
that
Like
route.
if I'm gonna get a sick
Cell
drone
phone
and not
too.
do some freaking flips
Cell
with
phone
it.
for
Yeah,
operation,
right.
Your antenna and in your controls. There's your charger for your battery.
Oh, good. It comes
It's
with the charger
rechargeable.
with
And
no
there's
block.
also a clip for
I
No
literally
block.
was just thinking
Used
how
to
many
adjust the
many
propeller.
Here's your
AAAs
charger
this goes through.
cord.
Once you finish the assembly,
Oh, 2 drones.
Aircraft should
Okay, I
look
guess this
something
guy's a
like this.
billionaire.
Okay, so this one's a
with the camera and the
He
propeller.
did the whole skip to the like he's on a food channel, just
He did
pulling
the
something
end.
out of the oven.
that he did the turkey. The turkey's done
Yeah.
already. Oh my gosh, this
The
is a
fully
beautiful
assembled
drone.
It
I'm
is
sorry,
really
aircraft.
nice.
I'm sorry, aircraft. This is a beautiful aircraft.
It also looks like just bowling pins.
It does. It's
Installed.
they look like bowling
And
pin
you have
electric
the controller.
toothbrushes.
with
And he's got an
Either a
assistant that
mobile
keeps handing
device
him things.
Right.
or
In a similar kind of wardrobe, I would say as well.
Blue shirt, dark pants.
But this
must
his
be-
shirt is one of those ones that opens up in the back. It's got the breathe flaps on it.
It's like a safari style shirt. Where,
Yeah. Those are fantastic. Like the
for maximum
Columbia,
cool.
right?
Well, it's for ventilation, and you know what I mean. So you keep
Always
it cool.
odd when you see someone wearing that inside. Yeah, and Tony, I don't want to get any guff from our listeners because
Mhm.
we kind of have to do this because we're going to get a bunch of like feedback about like so you Dadgets did an episode about drones, but you didn't feature YouTube sensation Drone Dad.
Yeah. Well,
So we're definitely going to involve Drone Dad in this. It feels kind of on the nose to me.
yeah.
But he's definitely an important voice in the droning community.
In the drone community. So
Yeah.
I mean, we got to give him his flowers. We got to make sure we platform him as well because
Yeah,
he's got a lot
it's
to
about
say.
platforming. I agree.
Yes, absolutely.
Hey, you came to my page. How cool! If you
'Cause
don't
I
know
had
me,
to.
I'm Drone
Right.
Dad,
Well, I mean, you're
aka
drone
Adam.
dad. So
Here's what you need to know about me. I'm a Christian.
Hell-
I'm a
oh.
husband. I'm
Okay.
a father. I am a drone pilot.
Okay.
I am an
All right,
interpreter,
awesome.
Too
and
much.
I am a former wrestler.
Oh,
And no, I
Oh.
didn't in high school or college.
Okay.
oh, there's footage
I
of
mean-
him wrestling here, just
He's-
getting thrown into a wall.
yeah, he's the one
but
getting
he's
beat
kind of
up.
jumping into a wall like a 4-year-old.
So he cut together his own intro video and he included his
Yeah.
wrestling career, which awesome, but he did not include any of him winning.
I also, he's getting beat to hell. I would say too, nothing. Was anything there? He mentioned a job.
I did not hear anything that would require filling out on a tax form at the end of the year. Nothing.
I mean, jump off the top rope, hit people
Wow.
with chairs, and occasionally go through a table.
Suplex.
Oh,
Ooh, he gets
it's
knocked
been over
right
10
into a
years,
table.
and watching that video still
So was
hurts
he
me
a
to this
bad
day.
wrestler?
I often say I am a jack of all trades, master of nothing. So without wasting any more of your time, let me tell you
And those are very specific skill sets that I don't.
Yes. Yeah. There. Yeah.
Those are really just three things. I don't
It's
think you
just
can say.
It's three things that also he makes it sound like he doesn't do any of them anymore. That he is. I mean,
Except
other than
that being a Christian is
Christian,
skill.
he's still all about being a Christian, obviously.
I guess you could put that down as a LinkedIn skill. You could mark yourself Christian.
I mean, right? I mean, in this day and age,
Yeah.
I think it might be necessary to.
what this channel is all about. Above all else, this is YouTube, so we're here to have fun. For those of you wanting to learn, I'm hoping to teach you a thing or two about
a drone
drones.
and he's holding
Yes.
a drone
Is a creative
and a Bible together.
Drone and a Bible.
People always say this, like you can't mix drone and religion. But
Right.
Drone Dad is out there saying, yes, you can actually.
Mhm.
Actually,
Mhm.
I can be an extremely good drone pilot and fly my aircraft around up to the heavens.
Yeah.
And try to get footage of angels. That can be what I'm doing. You know,
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be all serious. I'm tech guy. I don't believe in a spiritual, existence.
Absolutely. I mean, some of these bad boys can get really high, so I wouldn't be surprised if one could get all the way to heaven.
Right.
And see an angel flying real low.
I'm surprised we haven't caught
most
that
importantly,
yet.
the goal
all
of this
the drones
channel
up
is
in
to
the
put
sky.
God
Just
first.
So many out
an
there.
angel
In this
just like
day and
bumping
age,
into
people
it.
are
You know,
leaving the church in
Oh, fuck.
record
Sorry,
numbers.
sorry.
They need help and they need a place without judgment. My hope
Drone
is
people?
that my videos will be just a tiny glimpse of light, humor,
Drone people
and positivity
Christians.
in a
the
world
crossover.
The two most persecuted people out there, of course. Drone guys
so come
and
along
Christian
with me
guys.
on some of my drone trips, and we'll talk about some
drone
motivational
trips.
things.
He's showing hot air
and we'll
balloons
feel
though
good at
in
the
his
end of the
video,
day.
Like on the ground.
Thank you so
stationary, parked hot air balloons.
Drone footage of hot air balloons on the ground.
I mean,
I
it's
think
not that
actually, I think the better shot is of hot air balloons in the sky from the ground.
Yeah, yeah.
I think he's done an inverted thing here that is unnecessary.
Well, that's the thing about Drone Dad is he doesn't follow the pack. He's his own guy, and he's just out there to talk about the Lord and talk about wicked awesome drones.
That's right.
So I mean, I'm looking forward to getting one of these. I'm hoping I'm gonna have to tell everybody cancel, send everything back. I just want the drones now. Multiple if necessary, but one will be fine. That's what I want for Christmas now. And so hopefully I'm going to clear space under the tree so that there's enough room for one. I'm hoping to get one of the big ones. I need a big camera because I want to see the top of Jerry's roof. Plus, I want to see what else is going on in my hometown. So you should come by. We could fly it together.
Oh, I'd love to. And, I know that we don't have this product. We're just waiting until Christmas so I can come over and use it and play with it and then hopefully borrow it.
Absolutely.
I hope that's okay.
No, anytime. Anytime.
Yeah, and I definitely want to be there when Jerry has that stupid look on his face.
We're gonna wipe the smug look right off his face when we show him footage.
Just the idea of this product, I'm just gonna rate it good.
Oh yeah.
Just the very idea of it.
For sure. No, as soon as I open it Christmas morning, I'm gonna yell good.
From the junk drawer and back of the closet, it's products of Dadget Past.
I think living rooms are different now, Tony. I've noticed living rooms are very modern looking. There's these, kind of wraparound big couches, and then there's these kind of more just chairs that look like you can sit in them, but like I wouldn't want to be in them very long. They're like swivel chairs or this is really just a novelty act. This is not for sitting. This is just for some kind of sideshow experience of this is one way you could look sitting.
Yeah. It's like being at a museum. Like you walk past the exhibits, you stop and you maybe read a little bit about it. You peek in, but you're not going to get in there and sit or lay down or stretch out on any of these things.
No.
It's fashion over function, so
right.
Everything's weird now. You're right. There's nothing cozy. Nobody wants it's just it's sharp edges and hard borders and stuff. It's very weird.
And in the past, you would have every home, almost every home, you'd have the big recliner, which
Yes.
took up like the lazy boy type of recliner. If you were lucky, you had two right next to each
Mhm.
other in front of the TV.
Yep.
But I would say most people had just the one kind of off to the side that never quite really integrated itself well in
No.
the room. It was like it shouldn't have been there,
Right.
but it was necessary.
Was dad's
And
chair. That's dad's
yeah,
chair.
and
That's
everything
dad's
about
chair.
it was rounded,
Mhm.
just all rounded. Even the little handle, like that's kind of soft grained, rounded wood, no sharp corners on that. And it was the perfect chair.
It was a perfect
Um,
chair. It was a perfect chair. You'd work all day. Dad would work all day, and he'd come home, and he'd want to relax. He'd want to sit
mhm,
somewhere, relax, maybe read
right.
the evening paper, maybe put the game on,
Yeah.
check the lotto numbers. He's gonna sit and he's gonna put his feet up. And you don't want to do that just sitting in like in a what am I supposed to just sit in like a folding chair? Like, like
Right.
no,
No.
no, that it's not
Oh,
comfortable.
hey, Dad, is okay maybe tonight if I sit in a recliner? No.
No,
This
no.
is my chair.
Get away. I don't even know which one are you. What's your name? Get away. And so you would go away. But yeah, he'd plop on down,
Hmm.
crack open a cold one, put up his feet, because the recliners famously have the handle that's on the side of the chair. You pull it
That's
back,
right.
put, a footstool, built-in footstool
Just
comes
pops up
popping out, popping right
nowhere.
out, popping right out.
Yep.
It did
And if
for a
I
couple
mean,
years.
if you're a kid playing on the floor too, you gotta clear out. That stool is like coming for your
It's
head.
coming for you.
Yeah.
You're down on the
Hmm.
ground. You got your Hot Wheels all lined up.
Right.
Better look out. You better look out if that
Yep.
if that foot still comes out. You're gonna lose some teeth, buddy. You
That's
better be
right.
careful. You better be
Um,
careful.
and you just see it less now. And,
Yeah.
but this is something that's still out there though.
Oh, it's still out there. It's definitely still out there because what dad doesn't still want to be comfortable and sit down and all that. But that's the thing. Like it people you have to make it fit into these situations. The recliner isn't
Mm.
meant to go with the room. It's meant to just be thrown in there.
Right.
So
And it's an
and
investment. It's an
it
investment. And
is.
it's all about finding the right one and finding what works for you and what's going to take up probably the most space
Mhm.
in your whatever sitting room you might have.
Right.
So this is a really good kind of we have like a news special here of kind of getting to the bottom of the right piece of
Oh,
furniture in
cool.
your
Oh,
house.
excellent.
This morning in the road home, Father's Day is coming up this Sunday, and before he headed off for vacation, Will went to Cardi's Furniture to pick out
A little backstory.
Yep.
A little backstory on
You
Will.
think on vacation.
All you have to do
Will went
is
on
walk
vacation.
into the massive Cardi's Furniture showroom.
Oh, I think calling a furniture showroom massive is never like that's
No.
probably never a good sign.
No. And also, how I know this was staged is he walked into a furniture store and was not accosted immediately by
Right.
somebody who works there. Hey, what
Well,
can I
just
do
let
for
me
you?
know if I can help you find anything.
If anything, my name's
Let me know if I
Todd.
can help you.
Just
I'll be
make sure
over
you ask for
here.
Todd.
Far away.
Like, buddy, I don't even have my fucking gloves off yet. Can I get in here? Like,
Right.
geez.
See the reclining furniture offered by Nairobi.
All dads need a great place to sit at the end of the day.
That's-
They've worked all day
Okay.
long. Even moms work all day.
Oh, I'm sold. This guy
I'm
just sold me a
sold.
chair.
He just sold me a chair. Okay, yeah.
That's all
This
I
is
needed
Nick
to hear,
Cardy.
sir.
This is Nick
Yes.
Cardy. Nick Cardy is no jacket, no tie. He's dress shirt
Mhm.
only. He's got his collar
He's a
popped.
regular guy. Yeah,
He's
he's
pretty
got a
regular guy.
mustache.
He looks like he knows chairs. He looks like he knows chairs. He looks like he's been in the biz, as they say. He's been
Mhm.
in the biz for a while.
And this is what's known as no pressure sales, I would say too. He's got a very relaxed aspect to him. And he's just basically naming off facts. Like all
Right.
dads deserve to relax. Like that.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yep,
Okay.
that
Hey, but we're
sounds
talking
good.
about Dad because it's Father's Day.
Power recliners are one of the best
Whoa.
options.
Whoa, so
That's
ones that
cool.
go back by themselves. They go
Right.
back like automatically robot
But
style.
wait, no one's even sitting in that. Why is that just
Wait.
reclining?
I don't know.
I don't know if I want that. I don't know if my
No.
chair making its own decisions.
That's the thing. They're fucking integrating AI into everything.
That's
and now it's
true.
going to be in,
Oh,
our
great.
dad's recliners. It's going to be in the
Mhm.
Lazy Boy recliners. So great. We have that to look forward to. I can't wait to run the update on my dad's fucking chair.
It's furniture that defines luxury and comfort without breaking the bank. You can open it up with the touch of a button.
Wait,
You
is
can
that the same
lean back
guy?
A little bit, take the
he no. I'm gonna. Okay, so there's a guy on screen now by the name of
Well, this is
Ron
Ron
Cardy.
Cardy. Was it
And
the
he has
other
a-
guy before Don Cardy?
I don't. Is this a bit? He looks exactly the same. Wearing a red shirt though instead of
Nick
the other.
Cardy. There's brothers, so there's Nick Cardy and Ron Cardy, and they look exactly
Nick Cardy
the same.
and Rod Cardy, and they look exactly the same.
Are
so
they
they're
twins?
Twins, or this is a hilarious prank they're pulling.
Pressure off your
The
lower
news
back,
report.
makes you comfy, and then you can also get massage reclining furniture. So if you
Whoa.
don't want to pay somebody to give you a back rub, you can just hit the button and just sit back and relax and enjoy yourself.
You ever
I
do
don't
those
want to
chairs?
pay anybody for that. Huh?
You ever do those chairs at the mall? The like.
Oh yeah.
where
I'm
you
in
sit?
there. Yeah, wife is shopping, kids are
Yeah.
running around crazy, causing a big scene. I'm
Yep.
sitting there by myself in
That was-
in the chair that's in the middle of the mall.
Sometimes you can't help it. It kind of locks you in there a little bit. You get squeezed in there pretty tight. It's hard to get up.
It does. It's
even
hard
if
to
you
get-
wanted
yeah.
to.
I'm sorry, I can't
Watch
get
it.
up. I'm
This
trying
this
to
what
grab
he's
things.
saying is you could get one of them chairs, get it at home, have it all the time.
I mean, I don't know. I think I would just turn into mush.
That's you into
Got a
jelly.
great program with Medicare B. Customers come in, pick the chair they
Oh.
want, and Medicare
Oh.
picks up a good portion of
Oh.
the cost of
Oh.
the chair. This we
So-
get into.
So the Cardi brothers are running Medicare scams at the furniture store.
Great. What will Obamacare
Great.
think of next?
Thanks,
Thanks,
buddy.
Obama.
Thanks,
Thanks.
Obama.
I guess I'm
Remember-
paying for people's recliners. I don't even have my own. Great. This is just
If you
an
like-
awesome system.
If you like your recliner, you can keep it.
Everybody should have a recliner. If you're not reclining, then what is there to look forward to?
And that's a great. So I mean, look forward to that on your insurance. You can get your insurance to pay for your recliner. That's a
to
great
chair for a
idea.
customer
That's
starting at
like the perfect
$307.
dad scenario,
Very
isn't
economical.
it?
Again, gives you the
Really
Of like,
independence.
I
and
get
the
to fill out a
independence of the
rebate
wallet.
form.
And some dads
I-
may need a little help.
Yeah.
Cardi's
This
has
is
a great
insurance.
selection of
I have to
lift
call
recliners.
somebody.
It's all about individual choice. Some people like the leather, some people like fabric.
Yeah.
Leather,
I like the
specific
leather.
Colors.
I
We
like
have
the
all
fabrics.
different
Yeah, I
colors,
like the
although
fabric
Yeah,
leather
better.
this is
is
why
Leather's
we're
brown.
never. This is
Fabric,
why.
you can
This is
choose
why we
different
work well
fabrics
together,
and different
Tony.
colors,
We do.
but you can
It's a
also
difference
choose
in
different
opinion.
patterns if
That's
you wanna
right.
add that
But we
kick
still
to
can
the
get
room.
along.
So this
Our
is
opinion-
literally a news segment about how chairs come in different fabrics. Which
Well, I don't know if you heard
something
the beginning
tells
of
me
the
that
video.
the Cardi brothers might have paid for this news segment.
I don't know if you heard at the beginning of the video, but Will was going on vacation. So they needed to fill some air. They needed to fill some time.
That's true.
And
You
the
need
Cardi
it-
brothers wanted to buy some ad space. They have this whole
Mhm.
Medicare scam they're trying to pull off.
right.
And so they could put it on the news.
I think he's like maybe bringing his camera crew with him while he's running errands. I think this is just a good way to get some filler while he's on vacay.
You should have one of each. One fabric, one leather. Great choice.
That
All
is
right,
insane.
so
That's
kids
too
like
many
Sophia
chairs.
and Elizabeth, they could
That don't
maybe go
match.
in together and buy
No.
their dear old father a recliner.
Well,
Also,
they're
too,
just spending
when
your
you
money.
buy a recliner,
So,
like
I
our
think
dad's
the best way to
recliners,
do
when
it
you
is
put them
for,
in the house, they
older
did not
kids that are
move.
going
They
to
were there
community, try to
forever.
get their
That's right.
in
Once
that
you
spot.
put it in that spot, that's
It's
right.
not moving. You can move the rest of the house around,
Mhm.
the furniture. You can change the pictures on the walls. You can paint. You're gonna have to put something over that
Yeah.
chair while you paint, though, because it's not moving.
I put a time capsule under my dad's recliner.
No, I hope to open it up in 2035.
Well, boy,
I
what a
mean-
great way to relax as a dad. And for Christmas, I mean, I think this is still a great gift for the holidays.
It's a
So
great gift. It would certainly be a surprise on Christmas morning to walk. Oh my gosh! Oh, it's a Santa Claus brought a brand new recliner for Dad.
Mhm.
I mean, can you imagine the look on his face? He would be
Right.
so thrilled. He would be so thrilled.
Well, it's going to be
Um,
that and some drywall putty because I'm getting that sucker in the house. I'm fucking up the walls somehow. For sure.
It weighs 500 pounds.
Uh-huh.
and me and Mom are gonna have to muscle this guy in, and we'll be tearing up the hallway.
The moving guys wouldn't do it. They looked at our door and said, "No way."
Well, it's Christmas Eve. It's
Yeah.
Christmas Eve. We
Yeah.
gotta give to our families. We gotta get out of here. Oh my gosh! But yeah, he's gonna love it. I would love it. Dads, we got to bring back the recliner. Get rid of all this like unusable furniture.
Ugh,
Make
ugh.
your house look
Yeah.
comfortable. Be
Right.
comfortable in your own house.
Right?
You know
Who
what
are
I mean?
Kidding? What are you?
Who are you kidding?
Museum man? Hi, I'm
Right.
museum man. Welcome
hi.
to my museum.
Right. Oh, great. I'm in Warhol's factory. I can't wait to sit on this freaking
can I sit here? There's a bunch of photos here. Can you move these aside? All these Polaroids?
Oh, cool. It's a stool made out of heroin needles.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, that's what your house, that's what you all like. That's what you all like now. That's what your houses are like.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, we hope we've made the tech landscape a little bit easier to navigate for you and your dad. We'd love to hear from you and your feedback on the tech we covered today. If you have a Dadget you think dads will love, send us an email at dadgetspodcast@gmail.com. We rate products, but you can rate us on Apple, Spotify, and wherever you listen to your podcasts. You've been listening to Joe and Tony. This has been Dadgets. Talk to you next time.